I want to say right at the outset, there are people, maybe you're one of them, that what I'm about to teach will not apply to. And there's no shame in it. It's just we're all made as different people and we operate differently. This is Mark Silver with Heart of Business. And what I'm referring to is the difference between when people are more immersive, like to just take on big projects and dive deep and disappear into them. My wife, Holly, is like that. And people who like to do things in smaller pieces. And that's me. And I think that there's a lot of things that stop us in getting things done in our business because we haven't had the courage to break them up into tiny enough pieces. Let me give you an example. I have a long-standing back injury. I've known for a long time that I've needed to really get back on the horse in terms of exercise and strength building in my core. And this was brought to a head when my back spasmed in December and I couldn't move for a few days. In fact, in a little bit, I'm going to my chiropractor. And then Freddie, who cuts my hair, shout out to Midtown's Finest on 3rd in Harrisburg. Freddie, you're amazing. He also has worked out for years, and he gave me some really good advice. He says, yeah, don't make it into a big workout and a big thing. Like, if you're watching TV with your family, just jump up during commercial and do some, do a few. And although we do not sit and watch television as a family, just the way family life has evolved, I've started doing this, like a minute at a time, 2 minutes at a time, a few exercises. And it's easy to do. It's not that hard. And I'm building strength and my back feels amazing after just a week, Will I keep this up? I am hoping I do. Similar story. We had someone who was struggling to create content in their business for years before they came to us. And then something kind of broke through for them after some months working with us. And then they started writing an article a day. They just decided to start doing it, and they started doing it, and they did it. And what they did was just, there were a number of things involved. I don't want to minimize what was involved in that process for our client. But part of it was just not having it be such a big thing. Just having it be a small, inconsequential, as it were, step. Just like, oh yeah, throw out an article, toss out an article. Maybe it's good, maybe it's not. Who cares? The same with networking, the same with asking for referrals, the same with developing systems in your business. We have been given, in this culture of ours, the belief that we're meant to do really big, great, grand things. And I think that I don't think that's healthy. I don't think that's healthy. I think sometimes we are. Sometimes we do big, great, grand things. But I don't think we should be carrying that belief with us in our everyday life. That quote, doing small things with great love, that has been attributed to Mother Teresa, among other people, is, I think, much more to the point. I want to encourage you to look around your business, the things that you're trying to do, the things that you know need to be done. And I want to encourage you to think of them as not so important, not so heavy. I don't mean not so important that you don't do them, but less important, less heavy, less consequential. And I want you to see how small you can break it up into. What are the small bites? What are the tiniest things you can do at a time to start to make steps? Just take a few moments now. Don't turn it into a big workshop. Again, we're not doing this. It's not an hour-long, 2-hour-long process. Take a minute now and just contemplate, like, what's one thing in your business that you've been meaning to get to? And what's the smallest step that you can take towards it? And can you bring love to that one step? Let me know. I'm really curious what you find when you look. All right. Blessings to you and your business.